Triggers determine when your scenario runs and what data starts the flow. Let me show you the different types. First, we have instant triggers. These run immediately the moment something happens. When you're browsing modules, you can identify an instant trigger by looking for the purple instant tag next to a module name. These modules will push data to make the second something happens in another app. Now, when we drop it onto our canvas, you'll see the lightning bolt icon appear on the module. After we complete the connection, the moment someone books in our Calendly, this triggers the scenario instantly. Now, a lot of apps in Make do not support instant triggers, and for those we use scheduled triggers. And you can identify them by this little clock icon. Instead of running instantly, scheduled triggers check for data at regular intervals, like every 15 minutes, every day, certain days of the week, whatever schedule you choose. Now, here's an important distinction: watch modules versus search modules. Watch modules can be identified by this purple acid trigger next to the module name. These modules only process new data from the last time it ran. So if we're watching emails with the Gmail module, it will only pick up new emails that I've received since the last time this runs. And so now if I run this module again and we haven't received any emails, there will be no data here. Search modules, on the other hand, even when they're set as the trigger module, will always return all data that matches the criteria, even if it's already been processed. So here where I'm just asking it to pull in 10 emails from my inbox without any filter, this will pull in the same 10 emails every single time it runs. And understanding this difference is crucial to avoid duplicate processing. If you only want to handle new data, use a watch module. If you need to retrieve all matching data every time your automation runs, use a search or get module.